Hi, this is pharmacist Curtis Alexander. In this video, I want to cover a really popular topic, a really controversial topic, and that is vitamin D. I used to supplement with 5,000 units per day of oral vitamin D during the winter months. I live in a northern climate, so I wasn't getting a lot of sun. But like a lot of things, as we go along and we learn more about how our body actually works and we're trying to improve our health, I no longer supplement with oral vitamin D. I've changed my mind on that. I'll make another video about what I do to get my vitamin D now, but I want to cover my rationale, what I have learned about our body, and why I no longer recommend supplemental vitamin D to people. So hopping right into it. First thing, vitamin D is not really a vitamin, it's a hormone. And when you take a hormone, it has a wide range of effects that most people don't account for. I talked about this in the video on melatonin. Same thing, it's a hormone, wide-ranging effects. So a lot of times when people take vitamin D, they're chasing lab levels. They're trying to raise the lab level of their vitamin D, which makes their labs look good, but there's a whole host of other things going on that they're not accounting for. So that's my first rationale. Secondly, one of the substances in our body that most people in this country are deficient in is magnesium. And magnesium is really important because it's going to run 40+% of all the enzyme reactions that are going on in your body. Magnesium is involved with. So we want to avoid trying to deplete that. When you take an oral vitamin D, it requires that your body use magnesium to convert it to the active form. So that's another reason why I don't prefer supplemental vitamin D. It's using more of your magnesium stores than what you really want to have happening. Another important thing, retinol. Retinol is basically, it's an animal-based vitamin A, and it doesn't get a lot of press. But what happens is when you take an oral vitamin D supplement, it will actually block you being able to absorb the vitamin A that you're getting from any animal products that you're eating. And that's important because if you're not getting retinol absorbed, you cannot get your copper levels to where they need to be. So you decrease your bioavailable copper that's available in your body. And copper also does not get a lot of press, but it's extremely important. And so when we see those copper levels go down, we can see a couple things. One of which is oxidative stress in your body, which is not good. The other thing is that most people are very inflamed in our country and in the world, really. But it makes that inflammation level in your body worse. So not good. And downstream from this, we can see poor thyroid health. We can see actually lowered immune systems, and we also have a tough time when we supplement with vitamin D. It affects retinol, it affects copper. We therefore will have a tough time getting iron out of our body. Again, a lot of people supplement with iron, and it's usually not an iron deficiency. We want to get iron out of our body, and we have a tough time doing that. I mean, when you supplement with vitamin D, that's one of the things you're going to see. And lastly, most people in our country have poor liver health. Your liver is basically the filter mechanism to get toxins out of your body. Because of the poor liver health, again, we have a lot of iron and we have inflammation. So all in all, you may go to your doctor, your vitamin D levels may be low. Your vitamin D levels may be low because of a lot of these other things that we've talked about. You're not absorbing your retinol. Your copper levels are low. You're not moving iron out of the body, so you're inflamed. And because of all these things going on, your body responds with low vitamin D levels. It's not that you need more vitamin D, it's you need to address some of these root causes first of what's causing your vitamin D to go down. And I think that's the point that we're missing. It's not necessarily supplementing with vitamin D to chase labs. We have to fix some of these other issues, okay? So really a low vitamin D status based off where I sit right now and my knowledge of vitamin D. It's your body telling you something is off. Okay, and supplementing with vitamin D may actually make the process worse because of all these things I pointed out. Again, this is controversial. This is not something that everybody agrees with. I didn't a few years ago, but now my mind has changed. So leave comments. You know, I try to read them all. I do read them all. I can't respond to all of them, but if you want me to cover other videos, that's helpful in the comments. And I'd appreciate your feedback on the video. Let me know if this was helpful. Other videos you want to see in the comments would be appreciated. So again, I hope this was helpful, and till the next video, we'll see you. Thanks.